Hi everyone, my name's Chris. I'm with Zeehaus. And before I get started, I want to know a little bit about all of you. So if you have ever bought in a home or invested in real estate, can you please raise your hand? All right. And if that process was simple and easy, keep your hand raised. I don't see any hands. All right. Zeehaus is an equity sharing marketplace and ownership management platform. We help people buy, sell, and invest in real estate at a fractional level, as little as 1%. And we're able to do this by combining traditional trust ownership with blockchain, specifically Stellar and Hyperledger. Right now, many of you that did not have your hands raised experience problems with buying real estate and investing in real estate, and we believe we have the solution to solve most of those problems. Starting with a high cost of entry. It costs a lot of money to both own a home and invest in real estate. By fractionalizing real estate equity and sharing that, we're able to lower the cost of home ownership by on average 20%, as well as open real estate investment opportunities to the masses. Lack of liquidity. Owning real estate or investing in real estate is oftentimes a long-term commitment with high selling costs and long-term commitments. By incorporating trust ownership and blockchain, we're able to provide liquidity. By using trusts and beneficiary ownership within trusts, we can open up 1031 exchanges for investors and allow liquidity for their investments without having to sell the full property. Costly title transfer. Blockchain is a fantastic application that allows people to trust in the blockchain and have peer-to-peer transactions without needing third parties involved, such as title companies and the costs associated with those. Untapped equity. Oftentimes, owners that have equity in their homes can't get the equity out in times that they need. By using a platform like Zeehaus, they can sell a fraction of their equity to investors in exchange for future appreciation. So how we do this? Our marketplace is a digitalized and automated end-to-end platform that helps people to connect where they can buy, sell, and invest in real estate at the fractional level. So we're able to connect people looking to buy homes with people looking to invest. Yes, with people looking to invest. So how this would work is someone would come to Zeehaus's platform. They can either bring a property that they're interested in purchasing or find one on their marketplace. Once they fill out a digital application, we would also fill out a digital application on the property, and it would be listed on Zeehaus's marketplace. At that point, investors can commit funds to that property, and once that property has been fully committed to, it'll go through a digital closing process. At that point, two things will happen. The first is that property will be put into a trust where the title is held, and all of the beneficiaries of that trust are the equity shareholders. Now, one person in that trust gets the right to live in the property and occupy the property. We call them the owner-occupant. And their responsibility is to maintain the property and every month pay rent to the trust. That rent gets automatically distributed to the equity shareholders based on the amount of equity they hold. The second thing that happens is the property title, property information, and identity information of all the equity shareholders is recorded on Hyperledger. The market is very large.
All right, teamwork. So I'm Justin, I'm the founder of the company. Thanks, Chris. So how do we do this? Chris mentions a lot of things we want to do. And to do this, it needs a lot of money, it needs a lot of people, it needs a very strong community. And that's how we're going to go to market. We want to build a social network where owners, properties, trusts, they're all tokenized, they're all verified. And there's incentive for the owners or renter buyers that are signed out on the platform. They get paid for advertising. They get anonymously through emails without being, disclose their personal information. Imagine a platform, a dashboard where a homeowner user can see who they're being promoted from, how much their money they earn. Do they want to unfriend them because they are annoying? And how, and basically a social media platform for real estate. So if we can build that community, We are able to provide liquidity to the marketplace. We're able to really carry out our vision. And the other thing we want to do, obviously, we talk about homeowners who have large equity in their house. Think about someone who is 30% equity. Instead of selling their home, they give you 15%. You are both basically half owners, and you get to keep all the benefits, mortgage, tax deduction, while the investor can leverage your mortgage and get leverage returns. And we also put everything in the trust, so it's kind of tradable. Let's talk very quickly about blockchain. That's really important because to really accomplish liquidity, to really bring user to the communities, we really need trust. We need people to have control of the data. And that's where we use Hyperledger to create multiple different blocks. So everyone who is an entity person, we put that in a personal block. Every property, we put in a block. And every trust, that's the entity, we also put in a block. So every transaction means working through these three entities and on the blockchain. And we use Stellars to do payment transfers because they are fast, cheap, and we really want to eventually use cryptocurrency to transact in real estate. Obviously, due to regulations, we need to work on that as we kind of gain traction. So here's the team. I'm Justin, Chris, and we have Hila, who is not here today. He's based out of Dallas. He's being a CMO at 3 very successful exits. In fact, she's probably posting on social media for us right now. And what we're looking for 1.5 million in fundings. We're flexible in terms of the financing arrangement, but this is the turn, 25% discount, 5 million cap.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And do meet the judges a little bit later. Help you with the feedback. Thank you. We're going to move on to the next startup. Please give them a big round of applause. I know I'm rushing bad. All right, next startup. Who do we have? KJ. Who's the next startup?
Might be the last one.
Is that it? One more?